Welcome to another episode of Mind Games. I'm Victor Gonzalez, your host, and today I want to talk to you about my favorite psychological sales tip and word track that you can use in your sales team and on your calls today. This is the simplest talk path that you could possibly use. You don't need to be incredibly intelligent uh, or crafty or anything like that. Just use this concept, this framework on all your sales calls, and your sales will guarantee go up significantly. It's a promise. And the reason why is because this sales tip that I'm about to give you is used exclusively to just continue conversations forward. I trained hundreds, if not thousands at this point, of sales representatives in the insurance industry over the last 5 years. The number one issue that these salespeople have is that one, they're afraid to ask for the sale, and two, as soon as they get met with an objection, they break down and they're scared to continue forward. They end the conversation there. They allow the person on the phone with them to dictate who's in control of that conversation. And I get it. I don't want you to think that I'm one of these like sales gurus on, TikTok and Instagram who are just teaching you how to be a douchebag, and not care about the client. That's not what this is at all. Okay. This is a trick to help basically allow the client to feel like they are the decision makers, but what you're doing is just crafting your wording where you're allowing them to make decisions and answer questions that move the conversation forward. So in the past, I've always called this the removal of opt-outs. Today, we are now calling this unconditional sales. Okay? Unconditional sales. That's what this is called for now on moving forward, and that's going to be the title of this episode. Now, what is an unconditional sale or a removal of opt-out? It's basically just looking at what you typically say on a sales call. That was a tongue twister. What you typically say on a sales call, and just removing any verbiage that you have in there that allows even a tiny sliver of an opportunity for the prospect to get off of that call. So an example of that is if I'm calling someone to get car insurance, and the first thing I start off with is, hey, this is Victor from ABC Insurance. Is now a good time to talk? By saying, is now a good time to talk, that is an opt-out. And most people are going to, if you give them the opportunity, they're going to take advantage of it. And they're going to say, no, it's not a good time to talk. And they're going to hang up on you. So how do you use removal of opt-outs to continue the conversation forward? There's two ways. Number one, you give them the illusion of choice. First, you remove the opt-out, and then you give them the illusion of choice. And so what that means is, same situation. Someone's looking for car insurance. Hey, this is Victor Gonzalez, giving a call from ABC Insurance. You were just online looking for some car insurance quotes. I have those quotes available for you with the information you gave me, and I'm going to send that over to you. Do you want me to send that to you via email or text message? Now, in most situations, people are like, well, it's just rude to not ask how they're doing. It's really not. If someone's filling out information online, you don't have to ask if now is a good time to call, if any opportunity that someone can get off a call, right? Just go right into confirming the information that you have and get right to the point without giving them the option to get out. Now, the illusion of choice method is, I can get that quote going for you. Do you want me to send it to you via email or text? I'm getting them to commit to allow me to send them the quote. I'm already assuming we're moving this conversation forward, and I'm giving you the choice, email or text. They're going to choose one. They're not going to say neither. They're not going to say I don't want it. They're not going to say I don't know what you're talking about. They're going to choose one or the other. So, okay, I want it via, text message. Awesome. Let me just confirm the information that we have and make sure everything's still accurate and up to date. and then you just go through and continue your sales call. Now, we can talk about first call closing, one call closes, all that good stuff on another episode, but this episode is purely based around getting that removal of opt-out for your unconditional sale, right? We don't give them the option to say no, and we give them the illusion of choice in their sales method where you continue the conversation forward. So you give predetermined answers and you allow them to choose either predetermined answer, which keeps the conversation moving forward. It's just like a really good funnel in marketing. You just have to build it out and you have to make sure it makes sense, and then you use it, implement it. If you don't implement it, you're never going to get good at it, and you're not going to see that uptick in sales that you've been wanting, right? This is a difference maker, and it's really that simple. So this is a short episode, but I think it was really, really important that I put this episode together right before the end of the year, because 2025 should be a very big year for all our salespeople, especially those pounding the phones going into 2025. So hope you guys enjoy this tip, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.